Then we have another one. Able to take just so much, able to endure.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
Good morning, everybody. This is Sunday, and hope you are all doing well. It's the end of the weekend, but Sunday. I think most of the people are sleeping right now, but doesn't matter. So, welcome to this class. In this class, we will talk about idioms. I'm not going to explain what it is. You can just Google it. But I'm going to show you a couple of things that you need to know about idioms. And I'm also going to show you how you can deal with it. And what I'm also going to show you is how you can learn the idioms. And there's one thing that you need to know is that when you are learning English or you're learning some idioms, don't try to remember it. That's simple. Do not try to remember it. Just try to use it. So trying to find same situation, try to find same situation that looks like the idioms, and then try to use it. The more you do that, the better you get at it, because there are a lot of idioms out there and a lot of people do not know how to learn it and where to start. So if you're smart, just start with a simple one, start with the daily idioms, and then start with the difficult one. If you need to learn some idioms for a test like IELTS, TOEIC, or other English tests, just look for some common idioms that you will see a lot, because otherwise it's going to be difficult for you. And I do not know how you learn, but I think this is the best way, in my opinion. Then, okay. If you guys cannot hear me, let me know, because I can see all the comments in here. You can put a comment in the live stream. I will see it here, and I will try to answer as soon as possible. But now we're gonna go to a couple of books. I have 4, and in those books we're gonna discuss some things about the idioms, which one I use and which one I don't use. How can you remember it, and how, if you do not know this idiom, what's the best way to analyze it, and how what's the best way to understand it. So how can you find out how to understand it? Okay, so like I said, we're gonna practice some idioms. I'm gonna show you what those idioms are and how you can learn it, also which one you should learn and which one you shouldn't. And if you do not know an idiom, I want to show you how you can get the answer and how you can get the important keywords in the idiom. So I have 4 books, 4 books about idioms. Let me show you. So you see here, these are the 4 books, and if you look at them, this is America Idioms Dictionary. This is another one, I do not know the name, and this is another one. These are old ones, and I think this one is also an old one. Most idioms you can find it online. So most idioms you can find it online, so you don't have to worry about that. You can just go online and look at the idiom, so don't worry about that. But here in this book you'll find some description and some things about it. So yeah, so let's start with the first one. So what we're going to do is this. I'm going to read this one, explain to you how I use it, and if you come across this idiom, how you can analyze it. And then I will talk about this one is interesting, and then I will talk about this one is also interesting. So we will go 1, 2, 3, and then look at the comments. Then we do another 1, 2, 3. So if you have a question, put it in a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. Okay, first one. A bed of roses will appear in, let me see. A bed of roses. Oh yeah. This is explanation how you can use this idiom. They're saying idioms start with a. You can find it here, and here they're explaining it. But we're gonna go start with the first one. A for effort. Recognition for having tried to do something even if it was not successful. Yes, Example, the plan didn't work, but I will give you an A for effort for trying so hard. Another example, Bobby played his violin in the concert and got an A for effort. It sounded terrible. So when you look at this idioms, A for effort, I use it a lot, and sometimes I use it in a situation where I tell people like, yeah, you got an A for effort, but you didn't do a good job. That's how I use it. And what I'm trying to say is, when you see this, it's a moment that when someone did really their best, but the result is bad, but you still comment them, hey, you did a good job. And most time you see a lot of people use this to comment someone, but sometimes people use it in a bad way. If you see this idiom like A for effort and you do not know where to start, just start with the idiom A, look A up, or look for effort, and you will find a lot of idioms that start with the word effort. So effort is in this case the keyword. So let's go to the next one. I need to get used to this software. Let's go to the next one. A little new to all this. Unapologetic way of saying that one is experience something new, or particularly in something. Wow, it's difficult for me to read. New and is therefore ineffective or inept. I'm sorry, I'm slow. I'm a little new to all this. She's new to this. She needs practice. Yeah, when you look at this idiom, so if you look at this, new to all this, same as when you're learning English. When you're learning English, you're new to all these words. So it takes a lot of time to understand things. You can say, hey, I'm new to English. Or if I'm learning Vietnamese, I would say, hey, I'm new to Vietnamese. So this is how you use this idiom. If you got this idioms, if you see it somewhere, most of the time you see a little new to all this. You see the whole idiom. New to this, it depends how the situation, how people use it. But most of the time you see a little new to all this. And if I'm looking this up, I will just start with the A. That's simple. So new to all this means it's something new and you're starting out with it. So you're a beginner. So I still need to get used to this. So we're going to go to the next book. Yeah, we're going to go to the next book. It's I cannot show you the whole book, that's too bad. But yeah, this is a list of idioms. When I look at it, some of them I find interesting because some of them I didn't know. So a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Yeah, this one, if you understand what it means, even if someone say it, you still don't understand, because you need to still understand the situation. And based on the situation, you get the definition. They're saying don't risk it. Don't risk losing what you have. Yeah. Don't be greedy. Be content with what you have. You know what you got, but you don't know what you will get. So this situation when you have something, and if you're going to gamble, you risk it. And you have to risk that you're losing what you have. And if you become greedy, that means you want more. But the thing is, what this is saying, hey, don't become greedy. Just be glad what you have. And know what you got, but you don't know what you will get. So you know what's in this hand, but you do not know what you can get in another hand. So this one is interesting. You see that a lot. People risking it, people do not risking it because they are afraid. And yeah, you see this, people say this a lot in series, and I do not know movies a lot, but you see that a lot in series when you watch some English series. Another way to learn English is just by watching series or watch some movies, and you can learn from it. But what you also can do is read a lot. When you read a lot, you start to understand the story, but you also start to learn idiom automatic. So that's one thing. Technically, it's two things, but okay. Yeah. Then we have a camel is a horse designed by a committee. I do not know this one. Decision making by a committee is not an efficient process. I understand this. They say a decision made by a lot of people that doesn't work. It's not efficient because everyone wants to say something, and I understand why they say this. But again, I wouldn't understand this if I don't know what camel is and horse and what a committee is. And what they say is, if you're on a camel, you can sit with two people, two or more people, but they all want to go different direction. And yeah, it's not efficient. But if you have a lot of people, yeah, how can I explain this? This is difficult to explain, but what I'm trying to say is that when you have a situation when you have a lot of people, it's hard to get one decision because everyone wants to say something, everyone has another plan. It's same when you go out. When you go out with friends, you have a lot of friends. One wants to go there, one wants to go there, one wants to go there, and you need to make a decision, or the group need to make a decision, and everyone is going to choose, okay, where I'm going to. So that's what this is about. Interesting. And then we have another one, a comeback. A smart kind of response, yeah. A good verbal rebuttal to an insult, yep. A smart and somewhat arrogant kind of response, also comeback line. Yeah, I understand this, what they are trying to say. They're trying to explain what a comeback is, and comeback depends on the situation. Comeback is also an idiom, but depends on the situation. Let me give you an example. If you are in a fighting match, you're going to lose. People think you're going to lose, but you make a comeback. You come back and you win. You make a comeback. You come back. Or another one is when someone insults you, someone says something bad about you, you respond, but then you're not making it worse. You make a comeback by making this person feel bad, or bad is not a good word, but you make that person feel how can I say that? You just make a comeback, and the person knows now he's not allowed to. He doesn't have to mess around with you. So a comeback line. That's what this mean with a comeback line. And if someone insults you, and you say something back, and after 5 minutes, after a moment, they were going to be quiet for the whole day. That's a comeback. So yeah, that's a comeback. Yeah, I cannot think a lot of example right now for comeback, but a comeback is, you see that a lot. I think when you talk with people, and when they insult you or other situation, you will see what the comeback is. Yeah, let's go to the next one. A day late and a dollar short. I did not know this one. Too little, too late. It's not enough, besides it's too late. Aha. A day late and a dollar short. So you're too little, too late. It's not enough, besides too late. So it's technically they're saying you don't have enough money, or what you're doing is not enough, and you are also late. So a day late and a dollar short. So you're too late, and it's not enough what you're having. That's what they're saying. Interesting. I didn't know this one. Let's see another one. $1 a pop, $1 each, similar to $55 pop, 5 cents pop. Oh yeah. So yeah, technically they're saying the price is for $1. That's what they're saying here. $1 a pop. Something to remember. Then we have a drop in the pocket, insignificant, a very small amount. Did you get a raise? Yeah, but it's drop in the bucket. I want more. Oh yeah. So technically, you got something, but it's not enough. It's really small. So yeah, you got something, it's not enough, it's just really small. Interesting. A drop in the bucket. Yeah. I see. So it's like if you look at here, this is the bucket and it's just one drop. So you got a small amount. Interesting. So when you look at this, we talk about a bird in two hands. I mean, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, correct? A camel is a horse disarmament committee, correct? A comeback, a day late and $1 short, $1 a pop, a drop in the bucket, correct? Okay, interesting. Let me remove this. So this is the name of the book, by the way. English idiom expression for everyone. Yes, even you. Okay, let's look at this one. But before we go to that one, let's look at some. This is an old book to talk about idioms. Really interesting. And the thing is, what I want to show you guys is, you see I have here 3 books and they all are different. And they all talk about different kind of idioms. And that's why it makes it difficult to learn. There are a lot of idioms out there that's difficult to learn. If you're starting out with learning idioms, start with the daily idioms. So let's look at this one. These are some daily idioms, I think. But yeah, let's look at someone. Here we have cheeky. You see that a lot. Cheeky, cheerios, cheers, cheers bye, cheers off, cheesy. Yeah. The thing is, when I talk about idioms, I look at the whole sentence. And here they're giving you an example how people use this. But it's interesting. You can read this. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for these books, you can go online on the Discord, and go on the Discord. You can download these books so you can practice. Yeah. On the Discord, you just need to send me a message, and I will tell you which channel you can download this. Yep. Let me go down because I don't like this book, really, because it's not giving me something interesting. Let's see. Now, we're not going to do this book, because the reason I'm not going to do this book is it's just one word. And when I talk about idioms, I want to show you some examples like these book. Yeah, because they will explain clearly what it is and what it isn't. So this is not a good book. But yeah, let's go to the first one again. And then we have abide by. Something to follow the rules of something, to obey someone's order. Yeah, this is something when I write how do you call it? When I write contracts for clients of customers, say how you can call it, clients of customers, you see a lot of times you see in the contracts of terms of condition, terms of services, you see abide by. And some examples of how you use this idiom is John felt that he had to abide by his father's wishes. All drivers are expected to abide by the rules of the road. So when you cross the road, you will look left or right, see if a car is coming, because sometimes you need to stop. And then when you stop, it's like, okay, these are some rules, I need to follow the rules. Or for example, if you're on the road and you need to stop for the traffic light, you are following the rules, so you abide by the rules. So it's that simple. Then we have another one. Able to breathe easily again and able to breathe freely again. I understand the situation. I sometimes use this, especially if you're in a rush. But let's look at some example. Able to relax and recover from a busy or stressful time, able to catch someone's breath. Also literal, able to can be replaced with can. Yeah. Some example, now that the lion has been caught, we we will be able to breathe freely again. Now that the annual sale is over, the sales staff will be able to breathe again. Final exams are over, so I can breathe easily again. Yeah, I think if you're a student, the last part it's you can recognize is faster. If you have an exam period where you need to make a lot of exams for school or university, doing that exam you are stressful, you are busy, and you don't have time for other things. But when it's over, you can say, hey, I'm able to breathe again, or hey, I'm able to breathe easily again. So that's how you can use this. I think this is the best way so you guys can understand what it is. Then we have another one. Able to breathe freely again. Oh yeah, this is the same as this one. By the way, I forgot that we need to I forgot that I need to check the comments just to be sure. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah. No, I forgot the camera. Okay, let's go back. This one is also interesting. I see that a lot when I'm playing game. Able to do something blindfold and able to do something standing on someone's head. I use the first one. The second one, able to do something standing on someone's head. Not a lot, but let's see what it means. Able to do something easily and quickly, possible without even looking. So able to do something blindfold is you don't see anything. Able to do something blindfold means you do not see anything, but you still manage to do it. And able to stand on someone's head means you do it really quickly. Examples: Bill boasted that he could pass his driving's test blindfold. So he said, okay, I can pass the test without even looking. Mary is very good with computers. She can program blindfold, so she can do it really good. And Dr. Jones is a great surgeon. He can take out an appendix standing on his head, so he can take an appendix out really fast. So yeah, interesting. Let's see. Able to do so, and yeah, the same as that one. Able to do something with someone with one's eyes closed. Able to do something very easily, even without having to think about it or look at it. So when you do with your eyes closed, means you do not think and look at it. So interesting. And let's look at some example. It's easy. I can do it with my eyes closed. You say that a lot. Hey, I can defeat you with my eyes closed, or I can do this with my eyes closed. It's easy for me. I can clean the house with my eyes closed. It's easy. So when something is easy, you can say, hey, I can do it with my eyes closed. So this one, I didn't know this one, but let's look at it. Able to fog a mirror alive, even if it's just barely. Yeah, refer to the use of small mirror placed on one's nose to tell if someone's breathing or not. So when you do not know if someone is alive or not, you just put the mirror on his nose and see if it's breathing. So let's look at some example. Look, I don't need an athlete to do this job. Anyone able to fog a mirror will do it. So what he's saying is everyone that's alive can do this. Yeah? So everyone that's fog a mirror can do it. So I'm so tired this morning, I feel like I'm hardly able to fog a mirror. So you're so tired, you feel like you're almost dead. That's what they're saying. So interesting. Able to make. I think I've used that a lot. I didn't know that was an idiom, but let's look at it. Able to make something, able to attend to an event. Yeah. Also informal. Able to can be replaced with can. Okay. So let's look at the example, then we'll talk about it. I don't think I will be able to make your party, but thanks for asking me. So if someone invites you to somewhere, you'll be like, hey, I'm not able to go to make to your party, and thank you for the invite. That's what you're doing, actually. And then we have another one. We are having another one next month. We hope you can make it. We hope you can make it. So you are able to make it. That's how you can use it in another sentence. Yeah, so able to make is something that you can or we cannot do. Able to take a joke. Interesting. Sorry about this. Able to take a joke. To be able to accept ridicule. Good naturally. To be able to object or butt a joke willingly. So technically they're saying, if someone make a joke about you, can you handle it or not? That's what they're saying here. Let's play a trick on Bill and see if he's able to take a joke. So can Bill handle the joke or not? Better not tease Anne, she cannot take a joke. So Anne cannot handle a joke. So that's how you use able to take a joke. Then we have another one. Give me 1 second. Then we have another one. Able to take just so much, able to endure. Able to take just so much, able to endure. Only a limited amount of discomfort. Yeah, so endure, the word is saying is, can you handle it for a little bit of time? So able to can be replaced with can. Please stop hurting my feeling. I am able to take just as much as before. I get angry. I can take just as much. So it's interesting. Able to take just as much. And it means if someone make a joke, can you handle it or not? And how long can you handle it? So yeah, we talk about this. This part, interesting. We also talk about this part of idioms, this list. And I just wanted to show you that there are a lot of idioms out there. In the next class about idioms, I will show you some other idioms. I will discuss them and show you how my experience are. Yeah. In another class, I will show you what my experience are with idioms, and I will show you some idioms with some pictures so you can understand what it means, and so you can also, when I show you with picture, it's easy for you to remember the idioms, and it's also easy for you to learn. If you have questions about this or anything related to idioms, feel free to contact us and ask us. If you want to learn English and you want to know more what the possibilities are or what the options are, just contact the English house and see how they can help you. And if you have questions about other things, feel free to contact them, and I will see you in the next stream.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will